So before starting today's lecture, uh, I would like to correct some things related to previous lecture. Okay. So yesterday we covered the topic the denial of service. Okay, the DOS attack. So in that DOS attack, um, a student asked me about the security vectors. Okay. Yes. So in the volumetric attack, one student asked me about the UDP, the TNS. Okay, if we can disable DNS. So just to answer the query, okay, we can use LLMNR. Okay, LLMNR and the DNS. Net Bio Mail Service. LLMNR stands for Local Link Multitask Node Resolution. So we can take the DNS security by providing LLMNR in the local network. Okay. Now let's start today's module 6. System hacking. Now, what is system hacking? Our goal to gain access to the victim machine. Okay. Gain access to the victim machine is our goal in system hacking. Now, we can gain access by performing password attacks. Okay, we can gain access first. Okay, system hacking. System hacking is a large topic. So we can gain access by performing password attacks. Okay. And there are different types of password attacks. Okay. Types of password attacks. So we can do social engineering first thing. This will not be I'm just giving you example. You can use social engineering and that's it. You can social engineering, you can use shoulder surfing. We have done with the module social engineering. Okay. So you should recall it. You can do airdropping. Okay. Other things. Adverse, diverse. So because from that we can gather the password or password hash. Okay. And there are other things too. Offline attacks. Now in offline attacks we can do this rainbow table. Rainbow table attack. It is a type of brute force. We will come to that. And online attack. So we can do in online attack. We can do the LMNR, NPTNS poisoning. Okay. These are things which we can do. Now, relate this LLMNR to the previous lecture, who everyone who present in the last lecture, please relate this LLMNR and NBTMS to the previous lecture, okay, which is our DOS attack. So in DOS attack, there were three types of DOS attack. One is volumetric, one is protocol attack, and one is application attack. So in protocol attacks, we covered, in volumetric attack, we covered the protocols saying UDP and ICMP. And I said that you cannot disable the full DNS because DNS is an essential thing to do. So, but we can provide LLMNR in our local network. Okay. Now, difference between LLMNR and DNS is just DNS and LLMNR. It's same thing, but slight difference. DNS works on internet and LLMNR works on LAN. Okay, local area network. Both resolve the name, the IP address to the domain. Okay. So full form of LLMNR: link local multicast name resolution. Okay. And NBTNS, net BIOS, net service. Okay. Net BIOS stands for network basic information. So DNS and LMNR and DNS are the same, but DNS works on internet and LMNR works on internet. Okay. And okay. Now let's first check our Windows security, Windows operating system, user and password security. Okay. Now let's check about the securities. Okay. 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 Come back. Just a second. Now let's talk about what is our security in network. When we create an account, okay, with username and password. Okay. When we create an account, we that user ID, okay, that user ID, IDs, SID is generated. Okay. And what is SID? System identifier. No, security identifier. Yes, no? Security identifier. Now, security identifier, it looks like this. It looks something like this. Okay, it looks like this. So this is the SID of any user ID. Okay, user account. Okay, when we create an user account, that user account gets the SID, which is known as security identifier, and it looks like this. Now, all the user ID, okay, user account SID are stored in a file. Okay, all this how it is said, okay, security identifier, are stored in a file known as SAM file. Okay, and now this SAM file contains all the passwords, okay, all the hashes for the password, and all it contains also every set, okay, every account set in that file. So let's take a look on it now. Go to your OS, right? Okay, where you have your OS. Go to Windows. Go to System 32. Config. Okay, config. Now, can you see here? This SAM file is present over here. Now, this SAM file contains each and every password. Okay. Okay. So that SAM file contains all the security, all the user account password, and the SID, security identifier in it. And now our goal is to extract the data from that SAM file. Okay, from this SAM file, we need to extract the data. This is a SAM file, and we need to extract the data. And what is the data present in that file is our stored hash. Okay, security hash and security identifier and the password hash. So this stands for security account, security account manager. Okay. Now our goal is to extract data from this particular SAM file. Okay, from this particular SAM file. Okay. Okay. Over here is our SAM file. Okay. Guys, are you having any issues with my voice? Hello? Are you having any issues with my voice? Is my voice loud and clear to all of you? Or you're not audible clearly? Is anyone else facing the same issues? Having the same issues? Like Mr. Adarsh? Hello? Anyone else having the same issue with my voice? Hello? Yes, Mr. Adarsh. Are you still facing the same problem with my audio? Yes, yes. Okay. Now is it good? Mr. Adarsh, Mr. Nabi. Now is it good? Now is my voice clear to all of you? Mr. Others? Okay, okay, we are good now. Okay, so again, our goal is to extract data which is stored in this particular SAM file. Okay, so we're going to be using a tool, responder. Okay, now before using the tool responder, let's see the working. Okay, let's see the working how LLMNR and MBDNS works. So to get information, okay, to get the data from SAM file, we need to abuse the LLMNR MBTNS services, okay, which is also known as LLMNR plugin. First, how does this work? Okay, see here, over here, there's a victim, okay, there's a user, and now this is the DNS server over here. Let's just say, and this is a particular LAN, okay, LAN over here. Now victims ask for some domain, okay, at that domain in a particular network could be any file sharing, okay, file share. You can see here it is share 01, okay, file name is share 01 over here. So the victim, the user asks for the share file, and let's just say victim fat finger over there, okay, and give a wrong query or wrong name to this DNS server, okay, to this particular DNS. Then the DNS will reply to it saying that I don't have any idea which file or which domain name you were talking about. Okay. See over here, DNS server responds with the name which the user has provided, not found. Okay, with a flag, not found. So now victim will do a broadcast message, okay, into a network. It will broadcast a message saying anyone here knows about share 01. It will broadcast a message saying something like this. Anyone knows about this particular file? Okay, this particular file. Does anyone know about it? So now this is a LAN attack. Okay, we are the attacker over here. Now we're gonna be sending a message saying, yes, yes, I know the domain, or file share. Okay, file share. Please grant me your hash. Okay, this is the message that attacker will send back to the victim. Then victim will reply with its hash. When the hash is received, attacker will respond, file not found. Okay, attacker will respond, file not found. So we are just fooling our user over here. Okay, which is gonna fool our user. Okay. Then the attacker will say, fire once. Okay. Once the hash is received, attacker will respond that I don't have that particular file. So what is our gain over here? Can you see? We gain the hash. This is our gain. Okay. Again, there's a victim in a network. Okay, local area network. Victim asks the DNS server. Okay, DNS server for a file, for a SMB share address. Can you see on it? User sends incorrect SMB share address. Let us say victim right finger the keyboard, and he sent the wrong query or wrong name in the local DNS. Then the DNS replies that I don't have that particular file or that particular data. Victim will then broadcast a message saying that, does anyone know that particular file name? So we will be here present in the network. Now that will be say, yes, I know the domain or I know the file share name. Please grant me your hash value. Once the victim sends the hash value to the attacker or to us, we will respond back saying that the file is not found. Okay, this is the whole theory about it. Now this is known as LLNMR poisoning. Okay. Now in local area network, we use LLMNR. Okay, as the DNS. Now let's go over here. This is my victim machine, attacker's machine. Good. Now, as I told you, we're gonna be using the responder. Okay, responder is our tool which is going to respond to that particular request, which is SMB share request. Okay, let I APS0 interface APS0. Now, this is the command, please. Okay, this is the command. Again, capital I APS0, which is the Ethernet. Okay, interface RDW. Okay, enter. See over here, SMB server. Okay. Now, as this is a local area network attack, okay, LAN attack, every person in the LAN, they are using DNS, okay, locally. So they will be asking or they will be searching for any file share into a particular network. So let's come to it. Go to a network. See, my network folder is empty over here. I don't have any share file. Okay, I don't have any share. Let's just say I type over here as flat finger drive, okay, share or something like this. Okay, let's say for example the share name. Let's say this is the actual share name. Okay, for the file which we are looking for. But let's just say I flat finger my keyboard and share and type this. And I enter when I enter this. Okay, when I enter this, just wait. See, enter the network credentials. Even if that particular file is not present, it is not, it doesn't exist. Even in spite of that, here's this is Windows is asking me for username and password. So let's come over here now. Can you see the hash over here? We have received desktop name. Okay, this is the desktop name. This is the user on that particular desktop. This is the IP address of that device, and this is the password hash of that particular device. Okay, I mean the user account on that particular device. Okay, we're gonna save it. Now it's going to work. Okay, this is the hashes.txt. Okay, I save it on desktop. First, let me take a screenshot of it. Mr. This will come to a topic. Okay, now this is the password hash for that particular user on that device. Okay, we got the desktop ID. Now for cracking, okay, so this is the our NPLM version 2 hash. Okay. So initially we had LM hash, LM or okay, it has no security over it, okay, and now it is outdated. Okay, then we got NTLM. Okay, NTLM authentic. So NTLM, it is also out. It is not outdated, but we don't use it because it doesn't have any timestamp in it. Now we are using NTLM version 2 authentication or LTLM version 2 hash. Okay, it has a timestamp over it. This is really important. Okay, when you go for red teaming or penetration testing, or please remember this. This particular hash is our NTLM version 2 hash. Okay, we and the attack is known as LLMNR poisoning. Okay, let me write it over here. Type it. LLMNR poisoning. LLMNR poisoning. Okay. That LLMNR uses NTLM version 2 hash to encrypt the password. Okay, to encrypt the password, the LLMNR use NTLM v2 version. Now, this is the whole theory behind it, and whatever we did is related to whatever act we executed is related to this theory. Okay, that you know, now we got our command. Okay, we over here we got the hash. Okay. Now there is a tool known as John. Okay, John the Ripple. Provide John. Okay, I'm gonna type John root desktop hashes.txt. Okay, I'm gonna provide John and the path to the hash.txt. Enter it. Just give me a second, guys. Just give me a second. I'm looking into it. Just a second. Okay. So now, over here. Now, see, uh, the issue was over here when I was testing it. I already cracked the password. Okay, I cracked the password once over here. Okay, 3 hours ago. Okay, to test the tool. So it was wanting different names. So now, loaded one password hash. Okay, that is net NTLMV2 on an NTLMV version 2. Now, this is the user. Okay, you come over here and you go to the account setting. Oh yes, the user account name is user itself. Now, over here, user, and the password is user. Okay, so let's cross check it. Okay, I'm gonna sign out. User. Okay, see, user, press enter. Can you see? The user is the password for user account name user. Okay, so this is how you can crack NTLM v2 with the help of John the Ripper. Let me take a screenshot of it. Okay. This is NTLM. NTLM v2 hash, and this is the system. This is the command for John the Ripper, and here we got our password for the user ID. Okay, it's user. Password is user. So tool used for cracking. Tool used for cracking is John the Ripper. Okay. Now, when we crack, okay, there are different types of cracking. Okay, there are different types of cracking. correctly. And always we are going to use keywords, okay? Related keywords, okay? Related keywords to crack. First one is brute force. Brute force is the most time consuming attack. Okay. Now in brute force, what we do is we take the hash, okay, and we take some keywords and we try to throw the keywords uh, s- onto that particular system, okay, to match the exact password. Okay. So this is known as brute force. We, and we use John, John for that. Okay. And the longest brute force was up to the longest brute force was up to 3 months. 3 months. This was the longest in the world. Now, second is dictionary attack. Dictionary attack. We use password related password related keywords. We store it in a file, then use it to crack. Third, third is our rainbow table. Mr. Others, please stay on the topic. I'll let you know. Okay, once we cover the theoretical part, I'll let you know. Don't worry about it. Hmm. So, um, in remote way, it is regardless of any combination and time, regardless of any combination of any keyword. Okay, we go to insane mode. Okay, we go insane mode to crack. Okay, this is our input table. Now, we brute force the timing. Okay, we brute force the password with the help of the on the repo, and we got it. Now let's take the tool which is COA, file program, local disk tools. These are my tools. Now first, just a second. Okay. First is Win Artisan. Now, Win Artisan is a tool which allows us to create a rainbow table. Okay. See, rainbow table property. And now, for which hash do we need to create a rainbow table? See, fast LM, NTLM, SHA, MD5, MD2, MD4, SHA1, SHA256, okay, SHA112. So we're gonna select NTLM. Now, about the minimum length of the password. Okay, minimum length is 1. Maximum length you can put it. Okay, yeah, that's 14. Okay, 14 character. Index, chain length, chain count, and number of labels. Now, character set. Do you want only alphabets or alphanumeric? Alphanumeric with symbols, lowercase alphabet. See over here. And now, can you see the key space? This is the table properties. Can you see the key space over here? This is how many keys it is going to generate for us. So, as I said, rainbow table is like insane. Okay, it is going to create a huge amount of data, huge amount of keywords for us. Okay, with a combination of alphabets, numerics, and the symbols. When I click OK, and can you see the size, this space? Okay, it is 6110 MB, 6110. I mean 610 MB over here. Okay, no, let's not do it. I have already created one. See over here. I had stopped it. Okay, can you see the character? This is the just NTLM, just alphabets. Okay, not any alphanumeric. It is simple alphabet, alpha rainbow table. Can you see the bit size? Okay, bit size over there. Can you see the characters it is having? How many characters it is having? And these are the characters which it has completed. Okay, let's talk about it. Where's it? See over here. And this is my file. Okay, this is my file. So Win Artisan. Let me take a screenshot. Now, see now, Mr. Others, these are the tools, automated tools, which can help you to generate rainbow tables, and they can help other tools to get word list from this and to crack it. Okay, we'll come to that topic again. Now, tool is Win Artisan. Okay, for generating rainbow table. Okay, everyone. This is rainbow table. Now, come back. Now, Offcrack is another tool. Okay, X64 tool. Okay, this is my Offcrack tool over here. Now we are just gonna load the pwdump file. Okay, Offcrack is another tool which can help you. See, Mr. Adarsh, this is the automated tool which can help you crack the password. Okay, okay. Before entering the password, just the pwdump. Okay, now come back. Now we talked about, we discussed about the SID. Okay, we discussed about the SAM file. Okay, which is Security Account Manager. It contains the hashes. Okay, it contains hashes for the user account. Okay, on that particular device. Now there is a tool known as pwdump. Okay, this is a tool pwdump 7. This tool can help you to get the data from the SAM. CMD. Let me open my CMD. Pwdump 7.exe. Let me enter it. Okay. Now, can you see I got the hash ID for administrator. Okay, this is the hash over here. This is the hash. This is the SID. Okay, SID is 500. Now guess we have SID of 501. Now again, for interview related and for the exam related, please learn this, that administrator always have a SID of 500 and guest has SID of 501. Okay, for exam point of view and also the interview. So these are the hash PW7. PW7.exe. It can get you the SAM hash file. Okay, it gives us the SAM hash value. Okay, and remember the SID for administrator is 500 and SID for guest user is 501. And most important thing, now this is the LAN hash. Okay, local hash. This is a local hash. And for interview point of view, remember when we extract the local hash, that particular local hash is always stored in NTLM version. Okay, NTLM, not NTLM v2. Okay, in the network. Okay, see, local hash and the network hash is that local hash is, is stored onto the devices. Okay, it never gets shared. Okay, but in LAN, okay, local area network, okay, in LAN, uh, we use NTLM version 2 hash. Okay, always remember this, please, for exam point of view, and also if you are going into, if you're planning to enter in red teaming, this is really important for you guys. Okay, so as discussed over here, we are using NTLM v2 version over here. See, let us repeat it. NTLM version 2 hash. Okay, so in local area network, okay, in network, when where we are sharing our hash, okay, our NTLM hash, we use NTLM v2. Okay, NTLM v2 hash. So again, LM is outdated. NTLM is used, but it is without the timestamp. And NTLM version 2, this is this one, NTLM version 2 over here, version 2. Okay, version 2. It has the authentication. It also has the timestamp, and we use John the Ripper to crack that. Now, can you, everyone, can you see a small colon over here? Okay, next to 500, and you can see the column over here, column. Okay, so this thing now, from this, that is, this is NT hash. Okay, NT, and from here to here is LM hash. Okay, it is stored in like vice versa. Okay, upside down. Okay. Remember, it is stored as NT LM NT. Okay, so the first part over here is, I mean, the second part over here is the NT hash. Okay. Mark it for you guys. This is the NT hash, and this is LM hash. Okay, first first part is LM, second part is NT, and this is the SID. Okay, 500 SID. Please remember this for exam point of view and for your interview. Okay, so, and yes, we use NTLM version 1. Okay, okay, for it is the local hash which is stored onto that particular device. Okay, it, this hash, okay, this particular hash is never being shared. Okay, it will never get shared onto the network. We only share NTLM v2. Okay, we share this. We share it. We do not in NTLM. Okay, so even here we are using NTLM version 2. So when the user is asking for any file, okay, any domain, we get MDLM version 2. Okay. Always remember this theory. Always remember this theory. Okay. Always remember this one. So come back. This is our hash. I've stored that hash in this hash file. Okay. I've already stored it. Now come to our off-crack. Off-crack is an automated tool. Okay. So now when I load the PW dump, okay, I extracted this hash file, okay, these hashes with the help of PW dump. Okay. So I'm gonna provide it to the off-crack. Desktop hashes open. You see? Now again, first one is the LM, second one is the anti hash, as you can see here. Anti hash, LM hash, administrator, user. Now this is a free version, so it is not providing me with any dictionary over here. These all are here dictionaries, so it's okay. Just click any dictionary, install it over here. For some security reason, I'm not having any permission to install it. So just come here. Always, you guys try Vista Free. Okay, Vista Free. Install it over here. Click on install. Select a folder. Install it over there. Click OK. Then we have set the rainbow table. Then click on crack. Okay. Yeah. As you can see, I haven't provided any hashes over here. Okay, any keywords. Okay. So brute force, you can see it is brute forcing without any file. So not found, not found. It's okay. So try it on your own. Off crack. It is really powerful tool. Okay. Tool used over here is off crack. That is automatic tool. Okay. So now so yes, and even remember that all these, okay, all these, okay, we used over here PWDM, we used John the Ripper, we used MPLM V2 responder. Every tool, okay, every tool is going to use brute force attack. Okay, every tool is going to use brute force attack. Brute force is a simple phenomenon. It is it is mostly time consuming because we are throwing, okay, we are hitting each and every keyword, okay, on that particular hash to get it correct. It's simple. It's, let's just say if I have millions of keywords, okay, so I'm gonna take each and every keyword and I'm gonna hit it onto that particular hash to get it correct. So that phenomenon is known as brute force. So every tool, each and every tool is going to use brute force to crack the path. Now, second thing which we can use to get our target is buffer overflow. Buffer overflow. Let me finish the picture of it. Do I have it? No, I don't have it. It's okay. Now, what is buffer overflow? It is we are in buffer overflow. We are targeting systems memory. We are targeting systems memory. Now, each our memory, okay, our memory over here is going to provide us with an address space, okay, with an address space, over here, okay, for that particular size. Okay, the memory is going to provide us and allocate us with an address space. Okay, this is the address space. Okay, let's just say it is of 8 bytes. Okay, 8 bytes. As you can see over here, it is of 8 bytes from 0 to 7. Now, when we exceed, okay, when we with exceed the limit, okay, exceed the actual limit which we are having of a buffer. Now, when we exceed the limit, it is known as overflow. Okay, so that phenomenon is known as overflow. Okay, it might be of 2 bytes. Overflow might be of 2 bytes. It might be of million of bytes. Okay, so in this example, it is the password. We have a password over here, and that password is having an address space of 8 bytes, as you can see, from 0 to 7. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it becomes 8 bytes. But then when we when we exceed the limit, okay, when we exceed the limit, it is by 2 bytes. Okay, when we exceed the limit by 2 bytes, it is considered as overflow. So the buffer which we are offered by the memory over here, the address space is known as the buffer. So when we exceed that, it is known as buffer overflow. So because of that, our program, okay, our program acts abnormally. Okay, or let's just say it gets disrupted. It is disrupted. Okay, the flow of your program is disrupted. So it might the program might get corrupt. Program might get uh, hanged. Okay, so we're gonna take advantage of that particular timestamp. Okay, of that particular interval. So when the program gets disrupted, when it acts abnormally, we can, okay, instead of typing, okay, instead over here we are giving data 1 and 2 on this particular device, or I mean on this particular address, which is address 8, address 9. We are providing with the data 1 and 2. So let's just say, for example, if I give it my exploitable, my exe, instead of this particular data on address space 8 and or address space 9. Okay, if I provide my exe, then it is going to execute it. Okay, your program won't stop. It is going to run, it is going to act, but abnormally. So when it is done, okay, when it is done, our execution, our exe will be executed, and we will get a reverse shell. Okay, we will get a reverse shell on onto that particular system. So this is how buffer overflow works. Okay, any doubt here?
No, Kevin.
Are we clear? Are we good?
Yes, for me at least.
Yes, Mr. Adarsh. Are you clear with the topic with buffer overflow? Hello, hello, Mr. Adarsh, Mr. Nadi, are you there with us? Mr. Nadi, any doubt related to our topic system hacking? Now we have completed it 50%. Okay, so in gaining access, we are done with for attacks. Okay, password attacks, we have done LNMNR poisoning. Okay, one is social engineering. We are done with the social engineering part. Okay, shoulder surfing and airdropping we can do, and else we can share any malware or any adware through a phishing link or through a phishing campaign, and we can execute our attack. We have seen the types of tracking. We have seen different tools, and we have covered the buffer overflow topic. Okay. So any doubt here? Any doubt? Please let me know. Mr. Others, it is already been shared in the WhatsApp group. Every topic, every paint file, and every video and PDF, it is already been shared in your WhatsApp group. Please check over there. Yes, please. Mr. Nadi, are you there with us? So, Mr. Deep, hello, Mr. Deep.
Yes, Kevin.
So, just need to clear from my end, clear the topic from my end. In previous batch, we covered the topic DOS. Okay, and in DOS attack, either you or someone else, I don't remember clearly, asked me about the if you can disable the DNS. Okay, so we cannot disable the whole DNS server. Okay, so instead of that, we can put an extra layer security, which is LMNR and NBDNS. Okay, it,
Okay.
it acts as an DNS server onto the local network. Okay,
Yep.
and also thank you for correcting me yesterday. I I went to the video. I went to the lecture recording.
Mhm.
So yes, actually I was busy on something. So I told you about the wrong theory about the ICMP. Yes, ICMP is not just a diagnostic machine. It doesn't work anything else, and it works on layer 3 network. So
Yep.
it does not do any port scan. I was actually busy. So
Understood,
for
sir.
that, okay. So we are done.